The new Stem Cell Pro 4 formulation does away with overlapping gene-activating ingredients. It now contains many ingredients to support many areas of research. When should I take the capsules? Take 1 capsule after each meal. 3 capsules maximum a day. The new Stem Cell Pro 4 formula contains the following. These are the supplemental facts on the bottle. The serving size is 1 capsule. Each bottle has 90 servings per container. The ingredient and the amount per serving are the following. First, vitamin D3, as cholecalciferol. Each serving has 1,666 IU, which is 208.2% of the daily recommended value. Next, we have niacin with 166.6 milligrams, which is 1,041.25% of the daily recommended value. Then we have folate, as 5-methyltetrahydrofolate, with 333 micrograms, which provides 141.6% of the daily recommended value. Next, vitamin K1, as phytonadione, with 40 micrograms providing 50% of the daily recommended value. Also, vitamin K2, as menaquinone 7, with 15 micrograms providing 12.45% of the daily recommended value. Vitamin B12, as methylcobalamin, is next with 6.6 micrograms, which provides 275% of the daily recommended value. We also have PQQ, as pyrroloquinolinquinone, which provides 13.3 milligrams. Now, each serving has the proprietary Stem Cell Pro concentrated blend. The blend provides 538 milligrams per serving. What does the blend contain? Leucine theanine, ashwagandha roots with 5% with analytes, he shu wu root as powdered herb, milk thistle with 80% silymarin, and silibin plus isosilibin at equal or greater than 40%. Green tea leaf with 45% EGCG, glycine, melatonin, goldenrod as an herb powder, red beet as powder, tyrosine, Dryonaria rhizome root as an herbal powder, Schisandra chiensis fruit in powder, pine bark OPCs, Vaccinium uliginosum as fruit powder, the tulsi leaf herbal powder, and finally lithium orotate. Why did we choose these ingredients? Each ingredient has been shown to upregulate or affect proteins and genes that help optimize numerous cells in lab tests, including stem cells. Next, we will talk about the various genes affected according to in vitro and in vivo studies. Of course, RevGenetics can only guarantee clean and handpicked ingredients. We make no FDA drug claims, as we are a world-class food and herbal dietary supplement producer of longevity supplements. Our aim is optimizing our products for your benefit. Number 1. The AMPK gene. This gene is a key energy sensor in cells that exerts pro-longevity effects in multiple species. In a just-released UCLA study, researchers showed in an animal model that increasing the amount of the AMPK in the body could increase a healthy lifespan by approximately 30%. So what is the stem cell pro ingredient that activates AMPK? The stem cell proprietary concentrate includes the following ingredient, which is demonstrated to activate AMPK. The ingredient is called EGCG. Number 2. MTOR. This protein encoded by the MTOR gene regulates cell growth, cell survival, and cell proliferation. In mammals, a decline in stem cell function is likely an important cause of age-related pathology. There is increasing evidence that MTOR has a central role in this process and that inhibition of MTOR can preserve, and perhaps even rejuvenate, stem cell function in a variety of tissues. The inhibition of MTOR has also been shown to increase lifespan in a mammal model. In one study, MTOR inhibition has extended mouse mean lifespan by 33%. This was mentioned on January 16, 2011 to the UCLA Gerontology Group by Dr. John Coleman. Stem Cell Pro includes the following 2 ingredients, which are demonstrated to inhibit MTOR, EGCG, from green tea extract and silibum plus silymarin. In addition, both caloric restriction and AMPK are also shown to inhibit MTOR. Number 3. NRF2. NRF2, a protein messenger found in every cell, is referred to as the master regulator of the antioxidant response, modulating the expression of hundreds of genes, including not only the familiar antioxidant enzymes, but large numbers of genes that control seemingly disparate processes such as immune and inflammatory responses. As a guardian of health span and gatekeeper of species longevity, NRF2 also plays an essential role in supporting stem cell health. Stem Cell Pro includes the following 4 ingredients, which are demonstrated to activate NRF2: milk thistle extract and psyllium, vitamin D3, green tea extract with EGCG, and ashwagandha. Number 4. Pro-inflammatory pathways. Recent scientific studies have advanced the notion of chronic inflammation as a major risk factor underlying aging, also called inflammaging. Important research has also demonstrated that age-associated inflammation inhibits stem cell function and impairs the function of the stem cell niche environment. One researcher in the gerontology research group has stated, adult stem cells are also limited by the poor microenvironment that builds up as we age, for example, due to inflammation and oxidative stress. In addition, it further reinforces the interrelationship of multiple aging and longevity pathways. A reduction in inflammation is proposed to be a primary mechanism by which dietary restriction promotes longevity and health span. Stem Cell Pro from RevGenetics include the following ingredients which help reduce inflammation or inflammatory markers: milk thistle extract, vitamin D3, ashwagandha, green tea extract, and folate. Number 5. Endothelial cell health. Endothelial cells as cardiac stem cells. Stem Cell Pro concentrate supports the health, replicative capacity, and functional lifespan of critically important endothelial cells, which in a very recent, breakthrough Vanderbilt study, have been discovered to function as cardiac stem cells. Endothelial cells residing in the coronary arteries can function as cardiac stem cells to produce new heart muscle tissue. The heart has long been considered an organ without regenerative potential. Stem Cell Pro include the following ingredients which help preserve and support endothelial cell health and cellular lifespan. This in turn helps to delay endothelial cell senescence. The ingredients is milk thistle extract and silymarin. We also include the following ingredients that help produce or enhance nitric oxide and demonstrated to delay endothelial cell senescence: green tea extract EGCG. Lastly, we include an ingredient that helps maintain healthy levels of homocysteine, which otherwise accelerates endothelial cell senescence, namely the ingredient called folate. At number 6 we have oxidative stress. Oxidative stress, a major contributor to aging, accelerates cell senescence, including stem cell and endothelial cell senescence, and also negatively impacts the stem cell niche environment. Aging is characterized by mitochondrial dysfunction, oxidative stress, and inflammation, each of which may inhibit normal stem cell function. Oxidative stress, in particular, has emerged as a common feature that limits stem cell maintenance and disrupts function. Oxidative stress is particularly relevant to stem cells because it damages all cellular macromolecules, including DNA. In addition, aging of the organism impairs the function of the stem cell niche and systemic signals, including chronic inflammation and oxidative stress. Also, as mentioned previously, adult stem cells are also limited by the poor microenvironment that builds up as we age, for example, due to inflammation and oxidative stress. Endothelial cells are particularly susceptible to ROS-mediated dysfunction, not only because of reduced cell viability and increased senescence, but also because one of the major endothelium-derived factors that help to protect against atherosclerosis, nitric oxide, is rapidly deactivated by superoxide radicals. RevGenetics Stem Cell Pro ingredients include the following ingredients, which fight oxidative stress: milk thistle extract, vitamin D3, ashwagandha, green tea extract, and folate. Number 7. Mitochondrial health and function, including the production of glutathione. Mitochondria are the powerhouse of mammalian cells and the main source of reactive oxygen species, also termed as ROS, associated with oxygen consumption. Also, they play a strategic role in controlling the fate of cells through regulation of death pathways. The mitochondrial free radical theory of aging proposes that the progressive mitochondrial dysfunction that occurs with aging results in increased production of ROS, which in turn causes further mitochondrial deterioration and global cellular damage. Mitochondrial function has a profound impact on the aging process. Mitochondrial dysfunction can accelerate aging in mammals. Aging is characterized by mitochondrial dysfunction, oxidative stress, and inflammation, each of which may inhibit normal stem cell function. Let's talk about the vital role of glutathione to mitochondrial function and cellular lifespan. Mitochondria are exposed to the constant generation of oxidant species, and yet the organelle remains functional due to the existence of an armamentarium of antioxidant defense systems aimed to repair oxidative damage, of which mitochondrial glutathione is of particular relevance. Stem Cell Pro include the following ingredients that promote mitochondrially targeted glutathione production to reduce age-associated mitochondrial reactive oxygen species, or ROS for short, accumulation, which helps preserve mitochondrial function and cellular lifespan. The ingredients are milk thistle extract and folate. We are now at number 8. Catalase, which is a longevity determinant enzyme, and another potent mitochondrially targeted antioxidant. Several ingredients in the Stem Cell Pro by RevGenetics have been shown to increase the activity of catalase, a major antioxidant enzyme that not only positively impacts stem cell health and functional lifespan, but has also been shown in multiple studies to increase both median and maximum lifespan in a mammal model. For example, in one study, median and maximum lifespan increased 17 to 21% versus the controls, while in another study median lifespan increased 20% and maximum lifespan increased 10% versus the control. Stem Cell Pro from RevGenetics includes the following ingredients which are demonstrated to increase catalase and catalase activity: milk thistle extract and silymarin, green tea extract EGCG, and ashwagandha. Now number 9. Biogenesis. In RevGenetics Stem Cell Pro, we have now added PQQ, as it triggers mitochondrial biogenesis, which increases the number of mitochondria in cells. These are the powerhouses of your cells. Since the energy-hungry organs are your brain and heart, we believe these will benefit greatly from PQQ. When you combine these powerful nutrients, you're not simply protecting your stem cells and mitochondria, ensuring your cells have enough fuel to make energy. You are multiplying the number of power generators in each of your cells and experiencing optimized levels of energy. We at RevGenetics believe you are taking a giant leap toward the feeling of activated youth with our newly formulated Stem Cell Pro dietary supplement. Mice in experiments with the strongest mitochondria simply showed no signs of aging, even when they were the equivalent of 80-year-old men and women. We have the study references and citations of those studies on our blog about Stem Cell Pro ingredients. We are getting close to the end. We are now at number 10. Senolytics and blocking of senescent negative effects. We have added a new ingredient that not only showed senolytic activity in human skin cells, human dermal fibroblasts, but also delayed the acquisition of the senescent phenotype and helped maintain a younger cell type in human cells. The Stem Cell Pro core include the following ingredient, which in labs has been shown to support the preservation of cells, extend cell health, and help to delay cell senescence. The name of the ingredient is goldenrod. Now, number 11. NAD Booster for cellular fuel and recovery. While an NAD precursor ingredient is common in many supplements, we have decided to use a low-cost NAD booster for this formulation to make sure it helps fuel many of the gene-activating ingredients in this formula properly, while taking into account the latest research on cancer and NAD. Much like sugar, NAD can be used by all cells, good or bad. Presently, inhibitors of the enzyme NAMPT, which is required for NAD biosynthesis from NAM in cancer cells, are in clinical trials for cancer treatment, based on their potential to deplete NAD from cancer cells and thereby block cancer growth. However, certain cancers cannot make NAD from nicotinic acid, also called Na, which led to our concept of rescuing normal cells with it, but not vulnerable cancer cells. With this new information on NAD and how it can fuel all types of cells, we have decided to use nicotinic acid as our ingredient of choice to help boost the NAD needed to help our specialized stem cell pro ingredients. Now, healthy cells have nicotinamide phosphoribosyltransferase 1. Yikes, that was a real mouthful. So to make it easy, let's call it the cancer-hating enzyme. Na uses a different pathway to boost NAD, which is used primarily in healthy cells which usually contain this cancer-hating enzyme. Now, cells deficient in the cancer-hating enzyme can end up or may likely to be tumors, according to the study, and these bad cells would not be able to benefit from our Na ingredient that we use because of the different way it boosts NAD in healthy cells. The reasoning for using Na in Stem Cell Pro to boost NAD instead of the other common precursors is simple. Our aim is to attempt to boost NAD only in healthy cells. You may have noticed we did not talk about many of the ingredients in our Stem Cell Pro and only mentioned a handful. We are actually holding back some information at this time, as it is proprietary in nature. Some of the ingredients we didn't talk about are lithium orotate, leucine, theanine, hishu root, glycine, melatonin, red beet powder, tyrosine, Dryonaria rhizome, Schisandra chinensis fruit, pine bark OPCs, Vaccinium uliginosum fruit, and tulsi leaf. This numbered list would simply be twice as long if we provided you an explanation of our proprietary information for the other ingredients. We may do so in the future, but for now we can only say that the ingredients we did not talk about are some of the best we could include in Stem Cell Pro to help optimize your health. Now, we are not only good at selecting ingredients, we are also good at leaving bad ones out. At RevGenetics, we have a clean label program, which uses no additional ingredients, such as magnesium stearate or other strange items we do not need in this formulation of Stem Cell Pro. We only use the ingredients shown in our labels and use HPMC vegetable cellulose as the hard veggie capsule and as a flow agent for the excellent ingredients in Stem Cell Pro. Lastly, our disclaimer at RevGenetics. While the studies we have seen for each of the ingredients we use look fantastic, many were done in a lab, and we cannot know if the product will provide the same benefits, so we are only providing this product with the best ingredients to you for overall health at this time.